back. It's Slamfest 33.
Round 33.
Round 33. Slamfest 33.
So we just did a whole
time.
ass interview that Numbnuts here didn't record.
Listen, I thought.
We starting over.
Listen, you ever think you pushed a button and then you realize you didn't push a button? I didn't push a button. I thought I pushed the button.
I look over and there's a little timer saying how long we're recording for right here. I look over and it says
Yeah.
43 minutes remaining. I'm like, I watched it.
Oops.
The time didn't move at all.
Oh, my God.
It's all good. It's all
So,
good.
anyway, we're
Let's
here
introduce our guests here.
with Alan. Alan, tell us a little about yourself and the club that you ride with.
My name is Alan Griffiths, from down south originally, Homestead. Now we live up here in Lakeland.
Okay.
Been up here 24 years now.
Right.
But come from Unique Car Club. We started it back in 1995, me and all my buddies.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yep. And got my 1999 Chevy Tahoe here.
All right. I know you just went over this. What all we got done to that Tahoe again?
It's painted by Daniel & Sons Custom Painting, which is some of the low-life guys.
Okay.
Yep. And what else I got done to it? It's tubbed out by Crazy Days
Okay.
Fab. He tubbed it out and he put all 4-link suspension, all new upper A-arms, lower A-arms in the front, everything we got from Fat Fabs.
Okay. So that, and he did all the
Yeah, he cut
suspension.
and grinded everything off and,
Okay.
and put it all in.
Okay.
Nice.
Everything new is underneath.
And that paint job. Tell me about that paint job, man. That thing turns heads everywhere you
So
go.
good looking.
Yeah, them guys did a hell of a job, man.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be just a street rider.
Right.
I mean, I still ride on the street now, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But, I got to, look at bumps and stuff every so often.
A little more cautious, man.
Yeah, a little bit,
But you drive that thing. That thing that doesn't see a trailer unless you got the whole family with you. That thing's
Exactly.
That thing's
Yep.
rolling.
Yeah, I keep it steady. The first time since I got out of the shop, I drove all the way to Orange Beach, Alabama.
God.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. 8
all
hours.
there.
Miles on
Eight,
it.
9 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I call my buddy Cholo with the Orange 63.
Yeah.
He lives up that way. He says, hey, man, we're going to the show. I said, all right, I'll be there in 8 hours.
Yeah.
They were just laughing at me like, bullshit.
Yeah.
And I pulled in.
I can't imagine the amount of the heads there of people looking at you cruising that thing on the interstate.
Yeah. Nice.
We got
Thumbs up. That's
everybody's got to be.
Everybody.
That there is what I do it for. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The
Yeah.
life, I guess, we live
Right.
is
Yeah.
not for sitting here with all the cars here and this,
Yeah.
I'm on the street. If somebody, old guy or little kids drive by, hey,
Yeah. You hit the switch.
Yeah.
Or
Hit the
something.
switch,
It's
whatever.
worth it. It's
Yeah.
worth the whole build.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what it's for. For everybody else to enjoy, not
Right.
just me.
Right.
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 You know what I mean?
And it's
That's
not
right.
about flexing some image. It's just like, hey, check this out.
Nope.
If you're interested, you might get somebody without even realizing you get them into that life
Yes, indeed. Yes,
regularly.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Now, how high you ride that? You ride that about halfway up when you're on the highway for that long of a
It all
duration?
depends. You know what I mean? If I ain't never been on that street before, it rides a little higher.
Smart. Smart. Smart.
I still haven't finished the gas tank, so it's 2
Okay.
inches lower than everything.
Okay.
So I got to be careful.
So when you lay down now, is it just
It's
touching-
on the gas tank.
It's on, yep.
Yeah,
That's what I.
It won't let me go no lower.
What could go wrong with that? We're
Yeah.
good.
When I did the Suburban, I raised that up.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
What's going on?
Triple OG right there.
But yeah,
Junior took your spot. My bad.
No, it's
So-
all good. Got to show the big homie some love.
Right.
Sometimes.
Appreciate all of y'all. Appreciate him for helping me in the lowrider game. Y'all do y'all thing. Junior, love you, dog.
Much love, man. Much love.
Much love from Vic right there.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
so-
sir.
Vic's a real one.
What you got for some rims on that thing?
We got the 22-inch center gold Dayton's.
Okay.
Yep, and deep dish in the rear. Gotta
Okay.
gotta have a lip in the rear.
So you got a chrome barrel on that, and then the
chrome lips and gold spokes,
yep,
and gold
nipples, hubs, and everything's all gold.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah, and in the lowrider world, we call that center gold.
Center gold.
Center
okay.
gold.
Center gold.
Because the
There you
whole
go.
center is gold.
Gotcha.
Very nice.
There you go. If
Very
your
nice.
viewers outside, there you go.
Yeah, and a lot of people talk about how it's 3 gold, 4 gold. No,
No,
it's either center gold, all gold, or triple gold.
or triple gold. Yeah.
You know?
And then you got they nickname that cheese ball.
Yes,
Yep.
which is
All
the all
gold.
gold.
Everything just dipped in gold.
Yeah. We ran those for about 20 years. You know what I mean? So it was like I need to get off that and
Yeah.
got rid of the Navigator and all that. So
I remember that.
It's like, let's go with,
Mix it
where I
up.
can mix it up, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once the Moe's images, custom images, did all the leafing on it,
Yep.
and chrome and gold and painted some.
I was just gonna say the
So,
contrast is
yeah,
beautiful.
I couldn't go with all gold then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, for sure.
No, the contrast is beautiful on it. You ride you got Vogue tires on it?
Yes, it's got all original Vogue tires.
Man, I love that look.
Yep. That's the best ride tire that
Really?
they got out there for that size of rim.
Really?
You go 24s, then you got to paint in them.
Yep.
or you got to get a big old fat tire.
Yeah,
You know.
too thick for the image
Yes,
of it.
way
yeah.
way too thick for what's on a rim.
Go with the Vogue, go with the mustard mayonnaise on it, and then again, that
That's it.
color, that palette.
I
looks
would have
right.
never thought I've been a black wall rider,
Yeah.
all my life,
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, bam, somebody told me to put them on there, and I did, and I'll never go back.
Yeah, there you go.
never
Somebody
go
just
back.
cost you money.
Yes. Unfortunately,
it
was nice when
Oscar in the
it would have been nice if they
Right?
were cheaper. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Back in the day when they were cheaper, but now, nah. Yeah. It's like everything. You know what I mean?
Everything's going up, baby.
It's beautiful.
Yes,
I'm not even like, and the color itself. I've never been huge on anything too much orange, but I like the copperhead that I had on my Ranger, and then I saw yours, and I'm just like, but that's it. I really don't. And then I saw the orange, tones that you have in yours. I'm like, God, that is just it's a different level.
It's got 4 different colors in it.
Oh, it's a different level, man.
It goes from a pagan gold
Yep.
to a tangerine.
Yep.
Down to a candy apple red, and then to a wild cherry.
It's funny. I noticed something different on that truck. Every time I see it, I notice a different line or just a different. You catch it in a different light, and it's like a whole new build. I'm like, you gotta be
A whole
kidding me.
nother color, man.
I had never noticed the steering wheel. Is that steering wheel newer?
Yes, that is brand new.
Because I
just got it put in last week.
Okay, that's why I didn't reckon. That's why I don't remember.
I think I saw Vic posted on his story. On
Did he?
Instagram,
Okay.
Yeah, Vic posted it up because he put it in for me.
I got you.
He's like, "Oh, you gonna give me give me a heart attack trying to put this in?" I said, "Yeah, it's better you than me because I'll bend it up."
He's like, I just put it in. If you've been paying attention, I bought the wheels and the tires, went broke, and then bought the steering wheel and put that in.
Those are cool. Those are cool wheels, man. Y'all talked me onto buying one of those wheels.
I did.
Yeah,
How'd I talk you?
last year at the Lowrider show when they had them out there.
I might have. It's my bad.
Well, yeah, you were probably looking at the Luxury brand.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
an actual.
Dayton one.
These are actual, not from Dayton, but they have the blessing from Dayton.
Okay.
The guy
Really?
who makes them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Large at bow tie connection south.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my
Got it.
course
Yes.
support from
Yes,
for the
we did,
Caprice.
sir.
Met him in
Yeah.
person. Real nice guy.
Such a
Nice
nice guy.
building.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's the one who's actually officially allowed to make them and have the Dayton stickers on them.
No,
kidding.
No
All right.
kidding.
that's
Straight
cool.
from Dayton,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Small world, man.
And,
What a small world.
the actual the octagon nut
Yeah.
is the same size as the OTD.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what a
cool.
small world. We just talked to that guy a couple years ago when we picked up that course support.
Yes.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, man, he scored big on all those NOS parts.
NOS parts, man. He's
For
like, pick
the-
whatever one you want. They're all the same. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you got a bunch of OEM parts. Let's go look at
Yeah,
it.
74 to 76 course supports and fenders and all kinds of stuff. So I grabbed a course support from him.
Yes, sir. And then most guys who have those steering wheels are donk riders.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the donk guys because that's what they want.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I have the big wheels, so
Yeah.
I might as well give me a
But
big
it
wheel.
you
looks
go.
right. It looks right. It's like I only ever see it in a donk, but I saw it on yours. I'm like, oh damn, that looks right. That looks good.
Yes, sir.
Sends me a picture when he goes to pick it up. It's like, don't tell anybody.
Yeah, right, yeah, that's
like,
it.
You were just down there. You didn't have it, and then a week later, you already have it now. It's like, yeah, I'm getting it put in right now.
So we got to redo this all again.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself and.
I am
Alan Jr., right?
Alan Jr. Yes, I am his son.
all right.
Hello.
Painter extraordinaire, right?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Not
So you-
extraordinary. I'm getting there.
You've been heavy in the game too. I met you. You had a green
Yeah.
green-
You met me when I had the green town car.
green
the
town
Lincoln
car that
Yeah.
would just look innocent
was-
and with clap bumper.
Yep. The last Slamfest in Gainesville.
Okay.
Before they moved it here. Yeah.
Wow. So
Yeah.
it's been.
It's been a long.
I never made it to the Gainesville Slamfest.
Yeah.
Never. Not once.
I went once.
They're okay.
I
Never
went
made it
once.
up there, man.
One a couple
Yeah.
times, all right.
Yeah, that was fun. And then that spontaneous little post on Facebook
Yeah.
to hang out.
Hey, we're gonna get together, and then you
Yeah.
come through the parking lot with Too Deep, and then a bunch of other people just started following us in and started parking, and you just when you came and when you left, you just checking that bumper, and I was like, God Almighty, that
I'm
thing
switch
is
happy,
aggressive.
man. It's fun. And
Yeah.
that's what he got me into it, and that's what we started building it for,
Yeah.
to have fun, go out on the street.
And like Dad, you'll drive that.
Cruise
You would
around.
drive
Yeah.
that thing
Oh, yeah.
hours away. It didn't matter.
No, it didn't matter everywhere. I drove it.
Put into a
Orlando,
contest and then-
yeah,
yeah.
go to a little import hangout. I
Right.
went to all the hangouts, wherever I could go. Every weekend I would try to find some kind of hangout to go.
I love that
and
stays in the
go and
family.
ride.
Both of y'all do that stuff.
And
Sir.
that's what he always pushed, and that's what I always seen too.
Yeah.
And riding around with him as a kid, whenever he would come home from work, or when he was home for
Yep.
a few months for work,
Yeah.
and hop in the Navigator, we go riding. Hey, there's a show this week. You want to go? All right, cool, yeah.
Heck yeah, man. That's what it's about.
Same way, my son has a bagged OBS,
Yep.
He's been riding with me forever. He
Yeah.
had to work this weekend. He had the first one off. We're gonna talk to Jonathan about that because this we're 2 months behind on the Slamfest schedule because of hurricanes and all that
Hurricanes and everything that pushed
But
everything back.
yeah, my boy OBS, same thing. Like he rides with me to the shows and. We has
It's
bad
a-
influence, so
It's a dope feeling to be cruising behind your dad.
Right.
Remember
Right.
when I turned 16, we were getting the car ready. It's like, oh yeah, it's
You
gonna
got
be
that
cool.
bug.
Yeah. Get ready to go cruising and start going cruising. Our first little cruise with everybody that we're hanging out with at the time. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this every day.
Yeah. But that's like those are those core memories,
Yeah.
man. But you still live in it, and it's got to be a trip still seeing your dad. At his age, he gets his fresh paint,
Oh,
fresh
yeah.
fresh.
What you trying to say? I'm old.
I'm saying there's
Hey,
a few of
we
us
all
here
old, baby.
that
We're
are
all
well.
old.
Listen,
That's a
we're well
fact.
seasoned.
He-
We're not old.
I'm old. Ask my
He
knees.
But as soon
I'm
as
old.
as soon as he got that thing painted and the suspension done, he's like, all right, I'm out. he drove it. How far did you drive the first one?
8 hours.
Yeah,
to
that's
OBI.
incredibly crazy to some people. Like, I mean, that's crazy. I'm over here thinking I'm making moves when I finish something that's an hour and a half, 2 hours away, and it's like an hour before the show, and I drove it 2 hours to get here. That was the shakedown. That's crazy in itself. But to have yours finished up, and you're like, I'm going out of state. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah,
incredible.
Just woke up on a Saturday morning and said, "Hey, man, I'm coming."
I'm out.
Yep.
He told
they
everybody when
laugh.
they came out the paint shop, y'all better be ready because it's gonna be at shows.
You did say that
Yeah.
constantly. He's like, I'm gonna ride it
Yeah.
everywhere. Y'all gonna see. I'm like, all right.
for
Yes, sir.
for how long it took, and for him to come out the shows with no car, and it's like,
Right.
y'all better be ready because I'm gonna be out. When I'm out, I'm out.
And then literally he has not skipped the
stopped.
beat. He's like, I'm gonna make everybody understand this as soon as he got out.
He just
I
lives
love it.
lives that life, man. Lives that lifestyle. Cruising. That's it.
And that's why we do this podcast. We want everybody to see and feel that there's people out here that are really doing it. And it's not just cool words, man. Some people are
It's not
really
just a
living that.
fad.
I can only imagine,
It's
like
not.
when I'm towing mine, because I got this and I got a '64 Impala.
Yep.
When I'm just towing it on the interstate, the attention I get. We
Yeah.
talked earlier about like just the attention you get driving that car. I can only imagine, bro. So
Oh yeah, same way. I'll put it on a trailer. I ain't
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah,
But I even went and bought me an enclosed trailer now,
yeah.
just so it won't get no chips on it.
I mean, not for nothing with that paint job.
Yeah.
If you got a trailer,
Well,
I'd rather have it inside too.
You want to hear why I bought an enclosed trailer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I went to Oklahoma,
Yep.
Slamboree.
Okay.
I took it to Slamboree.
Yep.
24-hour drive.
Oof is right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I done pre-registered and everything. It's like, oh shit, I can't go up there. And then my wife was like, why? I said, well, what if happens if I run into a damn tornado that has hail coming down?
Yeah.
Truck's destroyed.
That's all it
So I
takes
said,
is a little
well,
hail.
There's
Done.
nowhere to pull over. There's no overpass. There's nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I said, well, I guess I'm going to have to fork out some money for a damn enclosed trailer.
Now, is that what you're telling us, or is that how you ended up getting that trailer without getting in trouble? Like, honey, I gotta get it. I gotta.
That's how I got that trailer without getting in trouble.
Honey, I can't. I'm already pre-registered, but I can't go
Hey,
out
I
there.
told her it's either I buy a new paint job or I buy a trailer.
She let's look at trailers.
Trailer,
that is
trailer was a
dedication.
little cheaper.
You plan
and
ahead.
faster.
Hurricanes with hail. I'm gonna need to spend a grip on a trailer. So here we go.
Honey, you've seen the movie Tornado, right? I'm afraid that's gonna happen, but I've already pre-registered. I can't
seen
back
Twister.
out.
I never seen no tornado movie. What's a
Just a shiny orange brick
Yeah.
flinging around.
Instead of a cow, it's an orange Tahoe flying in the air.
Tahoe,
Right.
Tahoe again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
So,
that's cool, that's
it is. I mean, I rag on everybody. I'm not going to say I don't.
You got to.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is,
But
you can do that if you can back it up.
I back it up.
If you
like a
back it
motherfucker.
up, then it's not really shit talk, is it?
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope. And that's what everybody loves me about.
Yeah. Oh, he's
I'm
always
gonna come
talking
over-
about he's riding everywhere. Well, is he not, or is he? Well, he is. Well, then don't be upset.
Yep.
Don't be salty about it.
I got a lot of people that say, man, how come more people don't hate you? They always like you. Because I talk the truth.
Because you
Keep it real.
you live it. You live it though. That's it. I think there's a level of respect that comes with that. So
Yes,
it's not
sir.
going to be the people that are going to hate you are going to be small-minded. The people that respect you just see what you say and then you're living up to it, and that's it. They respect it.
Not everybody can be, the big wig, what
Yeah.
I mean, with all the money
Yeah.
and all that. But
Right.
we grew up since the streets,
Yeah.
and we're gonna stay on the streets.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That-
come in here
that-
before we didn't record all this. Come in here in this place.
Yeah.
It's nice and all that. I like to park inside.
Yeah.
But guess what? I want to drive home tonight,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go down the street to Rooster's Rods,
Yeah.
and we're gonna hang out,
Yeah. Hang out.
and the truck's gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Second show.
It ain't gonna be saying, well, where's your truck? Oh, well, it's still stuck in the inside.
It's in the show. Where all my cleaning
You know.
equipment's at. Like no.
I could put $1 million in it and have a show truck, turn truck, but
Right.
I won't enjoy it.
No, it's
We
not
talked
for me.
about it multiple times where we build these to drive them.
Yes.
The best we can, the most we can. So
I would love to build like a full trailer queen, but I don't think I could ever own it.
No.
I don't mind building it,
That's what I'm saying.
but it's like if it's just going to sit inside of a trailer in and out of a room, with microfiber gloves touching it. What's the point?
And then you got to wait for that once a year car show.
For what? For what?
You know what I mean?
Go out and enjoy
break it out.
I'm not saying destroy it, but enjoy it.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a difference.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
all right, back into Unique. How big is the club? How many people we got?
Right now, I mean, we've been all the way up over the, what is it now, 30 years we've been together.
Yeah.
But it's mainly been a tight group, you know what I mean? Family, and, everybody's been there long enough, so they are family now. And they were family before we even started Unique as being friendships.
Right.
You know what I mean? Known you for 20 years, 30 years, and then, but we've gone up, man. We've grown up to like 40, 50 people.
Okay.
In the early 90s. I mean, like so
Right.
fast that you don't even know the next person standing next to you.
See, I remember
Right.
seeing Unique back in the day, back in the Miami Lowrider show. I used to see you
Yes,
guys
sir.
out there,
Yes, sir.
quite like heavy people
Oh
out
yeah.
there back in
Yeah,
the day.
we'd have 20, 30 cars every
Yeah.
lowrider show. And we drive right up here to Tampa, right here in the same place we're sitting. You know what I mean? Come up here for the Tampa show and have 15, 20 cars. All drive from Miami.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Even
We, I
show
mean,
here
we got chapters over in Texas and Georgia.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nationwide. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
good
That's
to go.
crazy. That's cool, man.
Then how long y'all been coming to Slamfest since we had Slamfest?
Oh,
right
I've
now?
been coming to Slamfest since 1994.
94. So
Yeah, right here.
off the jump.
Right here when it was down the street on Mango at the
Yep.
hotel.
Wow.
In the
So,
back
yeah,
parking lot of the
original.
hotel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I only ever heard about it then.
Yes.
I hadn't even been to it
Yep.
then. So
I was in diapers.
it's like I was in diapers.
No, he wasn't even born yet. He was born the next year.
You were a thought.
He was born the first year that it moved to Strawberry Festival.
Okay.
That was 95.
Yep.
Yep.
I must have came. I was in Illinois in 95. I think my first year was 99 coming out here.
Right.
Right around there. So.
Right. Mine was
right
early.
after we got the truck.
Mine was like 02?
99,
2000,
99 I
02?
think they had just got here
Yep.
in the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
And dude, it blew up.
I think it was
Yeah.
it was either 02 or 04, and that's
when you could
that's
come
when
out
I
here
first
and
started
see
going out.
1,000 cars and trucks and vehicles
Yeah.
of all different genre.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Everything. You know.
That's we were just talking
It was
with
badass.
Vic about that. That's a good thing about the show is you got lowriders, you got mini trucks, you got the little racers, you got a little bit of everything.
It embraces everything and everybody. Just be respectful and embrace everybody else's culture and love. So
That's what I tell her. Everybody's like, "Well, I'm a low rider." Well, you're not a low rider.
Your custom car.
You're a custom car. You customize any car you can.
yeah,
And that's your mentality as a person.
you're a car
yeah,
enthusiast. That's
exactly. It doesn't matter what kind of car you got. It's just you can put your style into it.
There's cars out here that I'm not even like. I don't even favor like I'd ever build or ever want to build, but I can appreciate on some of them the craftsmanship that goes into some of them.
Oh,
it's like,
yes,
oh,
sir,
that's
for sure.
something you'll never see me behind the wheel of something like this. But
Yep.
look at this, and this.
Exactly.
That is impressive. Like you got to be able to appreciate that. Otherwise, you're
Exactly.
too close-minded, and if you're too close-minded in that stuff, you don't get to see the beauty of other rides and styles and
Exactly.
cultures
Exactly.
and stuff.
Well, just the being open minded like that. I met some really cool ass people at this car
Very,
show,
very.
driving cars that I would never drive, but they're
Right.
still,
Yeah.
like you said, the amount of effort and time that goes into the vehicle, and then you talk to that dude, turns out to be like a really solid dude, and all of a sudden,
And when they're getting that energy, they're excited. They
and
got
they're
that
all-
energy. You want to hear it.
And they're all about customizing cars,
yeah,
vehicles.
that's it.
It ain't got to be a specific one.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
No, that's,
You get ideas for your own thing, or it's like,
Right.
oh
Yeah.
man, I never would have thought about doing it that way. You can get into it with like paint too. You see somebody do something with their graphic where it's, oh, I never thought about something like that. That's
Exactly.
cool. That brings the definition into the
Yep.
or depth or something. You just got to be open minded to everything.
or you can even integrate.
Yeah.
You can, you see a
Integrate.
style, you integrate it to
Exactly.
another style.
Exactly.
That's
Right. When-
part of the culture.
Was it the first one? Was it talking about how you were a painter on this one? Did we?
No, that was the first one.
So you said you were a painter, right?
Yes.
So you do all the custom stuff, or like what's your background in painting?
I dabble into it when I had a little space to do it and time to do it when
Right.
I'm not working. But for work I do collision
Okay.
paint
Okay,
for a shop.
solid trade.
Yeah,
solid
so
trade.
money's good.
People crash every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
You have job
say.
security,
Hey,
baby.
Hey, it's,
Everybody.
and it's in Tampa. These people can't drive for nothing around here, anyways. So the money's always gonna be there.
He's like, I saw an in to make a
Yeah.
lot of income out here.
But I coming to all the car shows. I started dabbling into the custom thing on my own. He really pushed me into it, and I started it and got into with Tropical Glitz, Manny. Talking to him, I ran into his
Solid.
just like
Yeah,
on an
Will's-
Instagram
great
when I first
Will's
when I first
favorite
started.
is Tropical Bliss. It's the only thing.
Yeah,
he uses.
everything I use, I only go to him.
Me too,
For
me too.
everything. I'll always go back to it.
That guy is very passionate about his product.
awesome.
and
Yeah,
it's a hell of
unless
a product.
somebody
Everything
wants me to paint something and they bring me something, I order everything through Tropical.
Yeah.
Glitz.
That's it. That's
I
the
mean,
only site he goes
know,
on for paint.
Just sitting there and just trying stuff all by yourself in the garage.
Yeah.
People don't want to help out. Or try to show you, or when you ask for help, people don't.
Yeah, the community is
it's
rough
weird.
sometimes,
It's weird, but
man.
he's never been that way. If I
Yeah.
had an issue with something, he always answered it, and he always customer service is phenomenal.
Yeah,
He's got a great
100%.
attitude.
100%.
So
You know,
I got a question. Between the two, I know you just got your ride. Just it's not finished, but it's on its way. Either one of you got something else cooking in the works?
No.
Not
No.
right now.
No, no.
You're like no.
Yeah.
It's just, dude, when you have 4 or 5 cars going
Yeah.
together,
Uh-huh.
which we've had for
Long
I've
time.
seen that with
Yeah.
you. I've
years
seen
and
that
years
with
and
you.
years,
Guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you not that you lose interest. It's just like, well, which one do I work on today?
It
right.
never
You
gets
know,
done. You don't
Which
get
one
ahead-
gets this
never-
money? I got this
yeah.
money. Who gets it? Which one's getting
Exactly.
it?
So I finally
yeah.
put my head together and said, look, we're just gonna finish this one, little by little. You know what I mean? And see, to me, I like building timely matters,
Yeah.
because if I can go out there and spend $100,000 and put in that truck, but then it's gonna just look like that next year.
Yeah.
Me, I like to say, okay, well, next show, somebody's gonna come up and want to see what I did next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Build it piece by piece, and then
Yeah.
people, you're gonna keep the fans coming.
But you
You're
keep
gonna
the interest,
people-
too, with it.
The interest of everybody into
Yeah.
it. Yeah. If I build a car and it's just gonna sit in the garage, you know what I mean? It's done already.
After 2 or 3 years of showing it, it's like I've seen it. It's a beautiful vehicle. I've seen it.
Yeah.
But if you come every year, every 2 years with something different, something wild, as in addition to,
Exactly.
it keeps it alive. Even for the owner, it keeps that love and that
and it keeps people that like we're saying, that want to be in this thing,
yeah,
in this customized world, to say, oh shit, let's see what he did next. Maybe I can get an idea off of that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Keep
So-
people wanting to come back, not just the car that's like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, he busted it out, already done. I already seen it one time. That's enough. And see thousands
So
of
when
pictures
you
of it.
when you decide to finally do another vehicle, I would imagine you have to at some point.
Oh, yeah.
What is your next dream? What's your dream build, or what is your next? dream
Didn't you
build?
have a truck with big rims not too long ago?
I had
or-
a little single cab,
Okay.
little Taquache truck.
Oh,
yeah, that was fun. That was a cool little, just a little thing just to get around too.
Right.
And I just love me my Bubba Lincolns, man.
Okay.
I scroll through Facebook Marketplace and they're just like,
I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna just look.
yeah, I'm
gonna
just
look.
peeking. I'm peeking.
I'm gonna say it. Go get one.
of these-
Go ahead and
yeah.
build it up, baby.
Trev will tell you
Well,
to get it. He'll.
I'm a bad influence.
One of
You
these
know,
days,
you know,
yeah.
I hate to tell y'all about a bubble Lincoln. I got the whole chrome undercarriage been sitting there in the house for fucking 8 years.
Oh man, so you're
But
what,
we just
unused?
never put it on his car. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
white,
so
the
now-
white car
see,
that
now-
we were
So
building.
all you need is a car.
Yeah,
All we need is a car.
Man, I will help you spend your money, baby. Say less. Say less.
Ask him how he ended up with a Cadillac.
Listen, short. Listen,
that.
short. Yeah, listen.
It's
short.
there. It's there, and it's ready. For
Dude.
whenever we get to that step. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a break right
That's
now.
cool,
from the
man.
That's
low-
fine. That's cool.
Taking a break
I'm
from the
just
low
curious.
rider world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, because you guys don't when your builds come out, you don't play. So I'm just curious with y'all, what's the next big thing that's gonna hit? Because it's never something quiet. I'm just curious. That's all.
Yeah, my daughter's got a King Say coming up next year, so
Okay.
it'll be a chill for a while.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Even on the
gotcha.
truck, you know.
Yep.
what I mean? And that'd
Yep.
be the perfect time. I'm gonna put it in the interior shop.
Uh huh.
There you go.
There you
There
go.
you go.
I mean, so.
Time
What you
to go to the
plan
next
for interior?
level.
You want to talk about it? Or
I mean, it's just so much shit out there.
Yeah.
doing
What do
cloth,
you-
leather?
Oh, it's all gonna be leather.
all leather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
could
that-
have told you that.
I'm that
Well,
guy.
Gotta ask, man.
You know, being in this world and going to all the different shows and different, import shows, the oldie shows.
Yep.
As I've grown, I've always walked up to the oldie cars and you smell the leather. So before you even get your head in the door,
It hits you.
it hits
hits you.
And I'm for last 20 years. That's what I want my shit to smell like.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Nothing
I don't-
beats it.
There's not going to be not a piece of it that is not leather.
When you walk up on a high-end car and every bit of it, not just pieces or inserts of it, but every bit of it is a high-grain leather, you'll smell it 10 feet out of the car,
exactly.
and it draws you in. You don't even have to like the colors;
Exactly.
it draws you in to just go look.
It's like
at
the
it.
cartoon where the smoke comes down, and
Yeah,
gets you by the
yeah,
nostrils and pulls you
Pretty
in.
much. Yes, pretty
Just
much.
takes you right in. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And that's just my feelings about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just I've started something I can't half step no more.
Absolutely. You got any?
You know what I mean?
No,
you got a shop in mind? Are you doing it yourself or who?
Probably got a guy in our club.
There you go.
Sierra-fied.
Yeah, if you can keep it in the club, man, that's the best case scenario.
And,
Hell yeah.
You know, his dad was doing the interiors for years, taught him, you know.
There you go.
But he's actually construction, you know, he owns his own construction
Right.
business and all that.
Right.
But now he's living up in North Florida. The
Okay.
guy with the 63, matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The orange
Cholo.
63, Cholo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to, he says he wants to, but I don't know if he wants to take on the task.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to give him all the effort of
Yeah.
getting it and then
Entertain it. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yep,
You know,
absolutely.
we'll go from there
That's
and-
what's up. If you keep it close and within family and stuff like
Yeah.
that, that's cool. Because then it's like, what's great too is if something's wrong, you already know who to yell at.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
You just got to call them up.
You know, and then like I said, he's starting off little by little. You know, he's been doing a lot of hot rods up there, and a lot of people
Awesome,
around his
awesome.
town. You know, doing seats here and there,
Getting notoriety.
consoles. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I told him whenever
That's
you're
good.
ready for the task, let me know. So
He did all of the work in his car.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his wife's
That's
64, and yeah, he does. Really
It's something when
He's
somebody
got the
comes-
63 vert
the urn
on there.
the
Orange one, right?
Yeah, the
Yep.
orange one.
Sexy.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
And his
nice.
wife's got the pearl white with a pink top on it. Impala,
Okay.
the 64.
Also
Yeah.
drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also drivers.
Also
drivers.
drive. I know because I see Oscar. I see Oscar in that thing a lot,
Oh yeah.
doing video
Yep.
constantly.
Yes, sir.
That crazy fool got in his the 56, and then
Yep.
drove all the way from there all the way down to Fort Pierce for Thanksgiving, and then for like I think for the
Turkey-
raw run too,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then drove
Okay.
it all the way back up.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys just keep that level of.
I feel
riding.
bad. Like I got to rebuild my motor in the Buick now. I have to.
And
It's like- that is
that's
a
why
family
I'm fuel injecting
affair.
the Caprice, bro. I plan on driving that thing.
Driving it everywhere.
That stays in the club and in the family. Everybody just rides their
Just
shit.
rides.
Love it.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
All right, so y'all been here. Y'all walked around everything.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Can't say your truck. What do you got what's your favorite car out here?
Favorite car? I mean, I like them all.
Car, truck.
You know,
No.
There's
no one
such-
stands out. You like, damn.
There's no
that
such
is
thing as a
fire.
favorite, really.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To me,
If you're giving out a
Because-
best of show, who would you give it to?
best of show. I mean, you know, I don't know. To be honest with you.
I swear to God, I thought he was going to answer like Vic. I was going to lose my mind right now.
I said that Vic's like,
No, he went like this. He went.
My
He
shit.
did it like this.
My shit. Yeah. Old Vic, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of nice shit out here, man.
Yeah.
there is
You
some
know what I
very
mean?
nice stuff out here.
You know,
You're
there's
not
a lot
wrong-
of
you're
nice
not wrong.
builds. There's a lot of nice street riders, and there's a lot of nice trailer queens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not
You know what
wrong.
I mean? Do you give somebody best of show who's a real rider, or
That's
You know what I
that
mean?
is the
There's
question,
so
man.
many. There's
That's the
so
question.
many different avenues
You
you
know
can
what I
go
mean?
with that. You're right.
you know?
That's a whole nother show.
And it's just like right now, I went up there to have my truck actually judged. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
The guy's like, man, I seen you here twice. Why don't you ever bring the truck up here? It's because I don't come here for that.
Yeah.
You know, I come here to hang out with everybody like we're doing here.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Have fun. A trophy don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah. It's
You know what I
hardware.
mean?
It's all. It's
Yeah.
just hardware.
Where else can you pay money to come and hang out and the cops ain't gonna mess with you?
Right.
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 You know what I mean?
Not loitering.
And get with a bunch of friends that you ain't seen maybe since the last car show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you talk and see what they've done to their cars, and you see what you've done to your car. So
Right. What's
that's
new
the
in
show.
life.
I mean, you know, as a show aspect, we all know it's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a show.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but in heart, what is really nice to me, you know, I like a lot of these old cars out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Some badass shit.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the truth,
love
man.
it. You know?
That is the truth.
You know, I like that I like that C10. It's a shop build, but I like
Yep.
the C10 right outside, the two-tone one.
Oh yeah.
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 You know what I
Orange
mean?
creamsicle, that thing's sexy.
Yeah.
What's that?
Right.
What is that? That Bel Air? Is that like that green Bel Air out in the field?
Yes.
Oh, that thing's
The-
gorgeous.
the one-
that
the
is
one you
so
were
the
talking
teal
about.
one.
Oh yeah, the
That
double-
stopped all of us dead in our tracks, and I'm like, God.
That's it for me. Like that is my
Yeah,
favorite.
the guy.
Four-door,
That's
two-door,
gorgeous.
four-door, don't
Yeah,
matter.
it
And it's a
don't matter.
four-door,
It don't
and that thing looks just as sexy as a two-door,
Yeah.
and it's just gorgeous from sun up to sundown.
Yeah, it's a
And
53
I
or a
love this
54.
one.
I can't
I
remember
believe
what
it's
year.
54.
The bomb over here on
The-
the spokes.
the red one?
Yeah, the red
Yeah,
one.
the
Yeah,
red
yeah. It's real
Gangsta.
pretty.
You you walk up on it, like, I need a bubble like this. I need a big humpback
Dude,
like this.
you have no idea how bad I want to build a bomb.
Yeah.
Like a legit bomb.
Yep.
Visor, Swamp King, like
Everything.
Yep.
bomb.
I'll
All the
go to
goodies.
Suit, but I'll go get suited up and just cruise that thing.
All the
Got playing the oldies,
Yeah,
the old
exactly.
old
It's the
love
truth.
songs.
Yeah.
It's just rocking.
Sir.
Yeah. That's how you could tell y'all are like car lovers. You came in here, you got your Tahoe and everything like that, and you love that and everything. You're like, but have you seen all this old shit out here? Like that's you know you have that love for those cars.
Yes, sir, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and like we said, it's a customizing world.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just have a mindset and what you call them, the horse things on.
Yeah,
Blinders.
blinders. Yeah.
Blinders, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some people are brand preference, like Chevy only or Ford only, or like I'm into mini trucks only. It's like, well, that's a very short view.
I like
That's a very
everything.
short-sighted view.
And everybody's like, man, why do you have so many Fords?
Yeah.
You know, like you said, I've had like 4 or 5 town cars to get at one time.
Yeah.
I said, dude, they're cheap.
Yeah,
Right.
and I love how they look.
And they're a badass street ride
Yeah.
that gives you a ride like you would never believe, even
Yep.
with hydraulics in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I'm a big Chevy fan. Got a 64 Impala. I've always loved my Buicks. So there you go.
Hey, Mikey, how's it going?
Ended up with this 64 Buick here, and just like everybody's like, man, I would have never thought to do a Buick like that. So, but
Special guest Mikey.
Mikey, wait, everybody.
Oh, are we on video?
yeah,
Video, it's fine.
This just in.
Mikey's an amazing pinstriper. For
Yes, he is.
Mikey, wave to the camera.
Mikey's the
Introduce
man.
yourself.
Mikey's eventually going to do my glass house.
All right.
Let's rock video. We need a mariachi band tonight.
Introduce yourself. Where can people get at you to get
Yeah,
some pinstriping
you
done?
stepped in the video. You got to at least
You're here
introduce
now.
yourself and
You've
what
committed.
you do.
That's true.
What are we talking about?
Reach,
Tell them where to get the pinstripe, baby.
lean down into the mic.
Man, I need a chair now. Oh, these are cool. Sorry. What are we talking about?
Just introduce yourself, your name, and what
Social
you
media.
do.
Where can people get a hold of you if they need some pinstriping done?
Pinstriping by Mikey at Instagram. Give me a phone call, 386-290-6891.
He's literally
go.
touched damn near every vehicle here.
That's
So,
true.
Everything.
That's true. Once
Everybody.
Multiple
help
times.
everybody, Always have a good time.
all right.
once
Oh,
my
yeah.
Caprice goes back to the glass house, you'll be
Did not mean to
pinstriping that
block
baby.
your video.
No, by all means, we love it. That's why
we said
that's why
we're
we're
doing
doing it here.
We're doing live interviews. You're just showing it that this is a live interview.
We are looking for, goals.
Hell yeah. We're glad you stopped by.
That's right.
I was going to come over and say hi to you guys. I didn't know where you guys were set up.
Right here.
Yeah, right here.
I've made it to here since
Oh, yeah.
noon, so we're doing good, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Heck
man.
yeah.
How's everything going, you guys?
Good.
Very
Doing good, man.
Very
Doing good.
man. Very good.
I know Tim was going to look for you about getting some done on the hood.
Yep.
All right.
We'll get him. We'll get a hold of him.
Games or something. So.
Absolutely,
Oh,
man.
club games are going on, all right? 3 o'clock. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
3 o'clock.
You guys doing it?
How is your glass house?
All right.
I just got it back from Tim's house. I'm gonna get the front end put together and get it running. Shouldn't hopefully be but a couple months, and then as soon as Dylan says he's ready for it, it's going back to him so he can scuff it for you.
Are you guys going to the cut shop thing or
To what now?
the cut shop New Year's Day thing?
I don't
I don't
think
think
they even
so.
heard about that one.
What, Quaker State, I think?
Is it?
Yeah.
For your steak?
Yeah,
I'm
one,
not-
one of the cars we did recently is going to, I guess, debut there. So.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice. Yeah.
We'll definitely be looking into that then for
I'll
sure.
check it
Light
out.
Customs. It's nice.
I like it.
I just can't share photos.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
But we all have fun. I'll catch back up with you guys.
All right.
Good seeing you,
Talk to you in a
Mike.
bit, baby.
That's Mike.
What was it?
Pinstripes by Mikey.
Pinstripes by Mikey.
Pinstripes
Yeah.
by Mikey.
Dude's
Literally,
great. He's
he
amazing.
ain't
Phenomenal
just
work.
touched every car. He's touched multiple cars in here multiple times.
Yeah.
He was going to do the Tahoe, but I couldn't get him and the paint man.
You couldn't
On the same
sync him up.
page.
That's
Yep.
where we're at with because Will's got wants to do a lot of eccentric.
Yeah, I wanted him bad to do it.
Pinstriping.
I wanted him bad
Yeah.
to do it. Just to show that he does lowrider style. and all
Everything.
that.
He
Yeah.
doesn't. Don't matter what that guy touches.
Yeah.
Everything.
There's some guys you go to and they're like, oh no, I don't do that kind of. I do this style. Well,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
you're stuck
Again.
in. There you go, them blinders.
There's
you know?
them blinders
no.
again. Yeah.
You know
No,
what I
Mikey's
mean?
a legit artist, man. He'll do
He
whatever.
is. He's an
Yes,
artist,
sir.
man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Speaking of artists, I gotta know because you're a painter, and for some reason I'm so curious about.
Feel compelled to
about
ask
painters
him
and stuff.
something.
What is your paint gun of choice?
Paint gun of choice? Well, I just bought 2 Segolas. Those things right there, nice.
Man, that's what I hear. That's what I hear.
They're nice. I mean, they keep trying to push Sada on me.
I'm not
I
a
just
Sada
don't. I
fan.
don't like all the gaskets. The shop,
Right.
at the shop that I work at, there's the shotguns or Sada
Yeah.
5000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but the gaskets and they've been rebuilt 3 or 4 times and they just
Yeah.
don't spray right no more.
What do you like? The DeVilbus?
It's what I've used. That's what I've liked the most. I've got 2 DeVilbus. I've got a Technopro and a Technopro Lite.
Yeah.
I use the Pro Light for my color and the Pro.
I have a
for my
DV.
clear.
I have a DV1 as well. I was
Yeah.
using that before I bought the Segolas. Well, I still I switch them out, whatever, solid for just solid colors or sealer or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have multiple guns to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I found, man, for my sealers and primers and stuff, I use that 3M all-in-one, and I just get different size tips for it.
I use that for my.
I like it.
I use that for my wet bed or for like that too if I
Yeah.
need it, or if I'm working with like 4 different colors. I don't feel like my other guns or whatever. I just I have used 4 different caps. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or even
Yeah.
like for like custom stuff too, I would do that. Like if I was like messing with something and I wanted to use or I was using 4 different candies. Okay, put a different cap on it or whatever, 4 different colors.
Yeah.
I wanted one with metallic. Okay, I don't feel like cleaning it
Yeah.
out. Or
I'll use that. I'll get it like
just
a
clean them all out. And you
I'll
still
get a
use them.
1.8 or a 2.0 tip for it, and I'll spray flake through
Yep,
it, and
spray
it
flake
sprays
through it, yeah.
great. Because then you just got to clean the needle, and you're
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
good.
That's it.
This paint break has been brought to you in part by Bob Ross.
I don't know why.
It was a happy little accident.
This is
whenever
the
I-
Painter's Corner by
That
Bob
was
Ross.
my interview.
I don't know why. Whenever I hear that someone paints, I have to know
He
what gun they
reaches
use.
over.
I
He's
don't
like,
know
"Where's
why.
my son's mic?"
I love it.
Hey, you created this. So I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
You
I mean-
created the monster
I mean,
right there.
You know, between me and all my boys back in 1990s,
Yep.
you know, we're like, man, we need to learn how to paint.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's 30 years later, and I still can't paint.
You're like, but I got a son that can, so that counts for something.
You know, as he was growing up, you know, what you want to do? What do
Yeah.
you want to do? Well, I don't know.
All right, listen, y'all. We ain't got a painter in the club. Let's send this man out to some. Hey, go learn this. Go. We got everything else covered. Go learn this.
We got interior, we got metal fab. We need someone throwing some paint down.
There you go.
We need color down.
I've been in the trade for 10 years.
Nice.
I wasn't a painter in the beginning.
Right.
I wanted to do body work because, like he said too, and just when he got the Navigator repainted, or just like trying to like talk to different people who say they're painters. Oh,
Yep.
well, I don't do body work. You got to send it somewhere else to go do body work.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
What you mean you don't do you man?
I've
I think
met
a
people
painter-
like that.
Yeah, I think a painter needs to be able to do the job from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And when
And that's what I'm still learning.
I went to school for it. And school was all right, but when I really got into the field, you know, it was on and cracking from there on. Body work, tearing cars apart, you know.
Yeah.
And I went straight to working flat rate commission.
I feel like schools like that, they teach
Yeah.
you your foundational movements, and
Yeah,
then
it
from there you need to
yeah.
learn outsource to learn everything.
Exactly. It was a nice little. It was a nice little foot in the door too. Especially that trade school. Some shops would go in there and like have little like meetings and interviews with like the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And not kids. I was an adult. I was straight out of high school. I went straight out of high school, and the shop that I first started working at, my best friend, his step family, they got me in there. They see me at the school. They come by. You got a job. All right, cool.
That's
it.
awesome.
And I've been in it ever since.
Yeah,
That's
you got
awesome,
10.
man.
You put a decade in so far, so that's
Yeah,
awesome,
I
man.
want to get to the level of how that Tahoe looks.
Yeah.
That's how I want. And
We wanna see you get at that
I'm
level.
I'm
Yeah.
striving to get to that level.
Heck
'Cause I got
yeah,
some
man.
cars that need to be painted,
You
baby.
finished my sentence.
If you need some practice, I got you.
Gotta get
I
in
just need
line.
I just
Gotta
need
get
the
in
I just need the space.
That's it.
I just need the space. I
Oh,
like
that's
the space.
bro. That is where we're at.
That's literally where we're at right now.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
I'm
issue
about
we're
to
dealing
try
with.
to build a paint booth in my shop.
Yep.
So, I painted the roof of this Magnum, and it was
Everybody in our group's got like 10 cars,
Yeah.
and we just ain't got space time. It's
Yeah.
rough.
Once I can find some space, it's on and cracking.
We got 10 cars. You know, the shop's got 10 customers, and we got 10 inches. Well, we try to make it work, baby.
that's it.
For sure, for sure.
But,
All right, Jim. What do y'all got coming up? Where can people check out your truck? You got any more shows coming up that we know of? Or
Well, yeah, we're just talking with Mikey. We're going to go over here to Quaker State and Lube.
Mm-hmm.
They do Chop Shop. They do their yearly
Roosters?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're doing
no,
it with Rooster this year.
The cut shop.
The cut
Oh,
shop.
cut shop,
Yeah,
cut
they're
shop.
doing it with Rooster. Rooster's also, I guess, doing something there. They're all teamed together
Okay, cool.
this year
Cool.
because it's at Quaker State and Lube because he's gotten so big at the picnics.
Right.
It was supposed to be just a picnic, but then all the cops would run you off and all that because you're over in St. Pete in the yuppie area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, but
Yeah.
now they moved it over to Quaker State and Lube, and that's where we'll be for the first.
Good.
you
know
know,
what I mean?
Jan 1, right? Jan 1st.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Put it on your calendar,
All
people.
right, fellas.
Yes,
we're about
indeed.
to run out of time here, but
Sorry about that.
No, you're good, bro. You're good,
man.
baby.
You're good.
All right, gentlemen, thanks for stopping
Yeah.
by and saying hi. Appreciate
Been a
you.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Much love.
y'all,
Love the truck, dude. Can't wait to see the interior done.
I try to keep it even and all that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
That's how we do.
Yeah,
Can't wait,
guys.
we can't
Thank
wait to
y'all for
talk to you
inviting.
again, man.
This was
yes,
dope.
sir.
All right, guys.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Y'all have a
Thanks.
good one.